Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5. Folks, today we've got Richmond short track, one race until the playoffs, and what does that mean to us? Absolutely nothing. Not looking forward to this race, but we're going to make the best of it. And how are we going to do that? We are not going to be a tryhard. I don't know. We're not going to go ahead and push it super hard and be frustrated. We've done that 2 in a row with Darlington Xfinity and Darlington Cup. I love Darlington, but I was a struggle bus. Yeah, we got a top 2 and a top 5, but it wasn't pretty in either case. So, that's just where I was. Anyway, though, let me set up our work plan, and we're starting our short track thing. Our work plan is already set up for it. I guess I can put her on it. We need to... We might as well, because we don't have a reason not to do that right now. Those are maxed out, so we might as well pop him on there, her on there. That's just, I mean, it's a good spot. We need 400 and something thousand for the, don't we? Yeah, 450,000, okay. I had to make sure because we're at 376. So actually, after this race, if we do well, we will not be at that number yet. This is a low-paying race. All right. We're not going to win, so we're... All right. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on now. Let's get out there and do our practice, and we'll see you at qualifying. Well, we were close, but, I mean, I'm not even joking when I say we could not get faster than what we did. We moved it up by like 2-1. I think our first run or our last fastest lap was at 21.797, and then we did 21.795. So that's it. We're going to qualify and see if we can move ourselves up to 15th. But again, we're going to allow it to happen the way it's supposed to happen. I guess that's the biggest thing right here. All right, here we go. Qualifying now underway.
Make it count here.
And I need to grease my pedals, apparently. My gas pedal now is starting to squeak, which isn't what I want to hear while I'm driving 125 laps. That was a wall. Didn't do that one time in practice, so that's fantastic. Not going to do that on 3 and 4, though, so that'll be all right. Yeah, a little bit slower because we tagged the wall, but not that bad. 22nd place. I think that with lap traffic, we've got a chance. We just got to be patient. So I'll do that. Taking a look at your qualifying effort, we've got a subscriber driver in the top 5. Earnhardt Jr., Austin Hill, Gary Norton, top 5 on a short track. Good job for him. Brendan Poole and Tommy Joe Martins. Getting into the rest of them, the next subscriber driver is Lane. And then we have us. Liza is right behind. Well, she'd be on next to us. Malone 25th, Cost 26th, Kane 27th, Smith 28th, Carpenter 29th, Graham 30th, Chavez 31st, Oliveira 32nd, Schildhouse 33rd, Egan 34th, Perez 35th, Jones 36th. We've got a night race here. Should be an exciting one. Pre-race action for you. Well, we know Dale Jr. is fast today. Good for him. Austin Hill is also fast today, which is interesting because we were able to keep up with him. Josh Berry failed multiple optical scanning. He goes to the back. We're driving our nighttime car for a nighttime race.
You're coming to the green.
And it's time to go.
You ready now? Green, green, green.
Get through the gears right quick here. And perfect.
Stay on the bottom.
I need to
coming inside now.
stick with the guy. Didn't know what they were going to do. Not really a checkup like we were having in Darlington. We're loose off, though. That was interesting.
All clear.
Another new experience that we didn't have when we were practicing. I think I might have just been going too fast. We're all right.
Careful, still there.
We're just going to do whatever we can
You got room, you're clear there.
to maintain. We've got 48 laps in the tank. That's a 2-stop race. And, you know, we want a clean race. We want a clean race. Lane in front of us kind of driving away, and we expect that. With this track, I mean, we'll do the best we can, but even when we had a fully upgraded truck, Richmond was a problem. So that's just how it is. We are going to, you know, just kind of hang out here and see what happens.
You got room. You're clear there.
Oh, that was not bad. We kind of rolled the corner a little bit better that time. Not talking, I'm listening to the car. Trying to see how it feels. We got 3 wide coming through 3 and 4. That's Sammy Smith making a move around Lane and Jeffrey Earnhardt. Ooh, we are not. We're not fading anymore. We're sticking up with them a little bit here. I started to break just a little bit later, and it seems to be working.
That was your best lap ever.
Well, that was
Still
not
there?
my best. Oh yeah, it was my best lap ever. Nary you mind.
You got room. You're clear.
We'll take a spot away from Jeffrey Earnhardt. That was awesome.
Still there inside.
Ah. That wasn't great. I'm staying up in the middle of the track because I will open the door for Earnhardt, but middle of the track for us on this one is not the answer, so we gotta get it back together. Got smoke in front of us on the brakes. We got a spinner. That's Matt Kenseth, isn't it? And the caution does not come out. Okay, we got cautions on, and they're on like the real whatever, strict yellow, and the caution didn't come out. But look who's leading the race. I just checked. It's Gary Norton. That's great. Oh, we are about to. What is happening here? Why is the caution not coming out? I love it. We're up to 12th. Did he get off the track? I guess we'll find out right now. Yeah, it looks like he did. That's weird. He spun it out. Oh, no, he didn't get off the track yet. He's limping it around. And because of that, everyone's slamming on their brakes. He's on the apron. He's on pit road now, so they'll all pick it up again. But that's crazy, and that actually could put us in a good spot to kind of stick around up in this top 10 area. Because they all did what they did, which gave us position to catch up to them a little bit. But they're faster than us.
You got room. You're clear there.
Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. That's going to cost us maybe multiple spots.
Got one inside.
Multiple spots here.
Looking inside
Stick with
now.
Sammy Smith. Nope. Sammy Smith been moving his way up the pack, though. He was barely in front of us earlier, and now he's in 11th. Good for him. He's got a good car.
Down low now.
Ryan Ellis is there. We're not going to be able to fight him off because we don't have a chance. Cole Custer right behind him.
Say hi.
And now I'm stuck in the middle, so I can't really do much about it.
Got a car coming inside now.
I don't know, maybe I could pinch him down, but we didn't. We just let it drive up the track. Custer's going to get into his spot. But then we're in the 15th place by a second, so that's a big deal. See if I can... Yeah. I can do better. I think that we can do better overall. We're definitely losing some stuff here, but I think I can do better. Oh, that was a bad entry on the turn. I'd keep it a little higher on the track. There we go. That felt better. Again, we're not going to overdrive the car in this one. That's the key. Just going to drive with what we've got. How are our tires looking? They're pretty all right. No, I don't know if we've got, well, we accept it if we don't anyway, but I don't think we have a top 15 car. The only way we do is if lap traffic plays a role in it. Car feels tight, but I feel like if I did anything else,
Say
we
hi.
it would feel too loose. So I don't know. Oh,
Stay on the bottom.
apparently we'll get a nice run on Daniel Hemrick though.
Top 3, use it if you need it.
Feel comfortable. I mean, the car feels comfortable. We're not fighting the exit of 2 like you do at Darlington, which is the track we just ran twice at. And that last race that I just posted today,
Got a car load now.
I know I told everyone, I sent a message out to everybody saying I wasn't going to post this week. I'm telling you, when I got sick, or when I thought I got sick, I had been out the whole day before and a lot of pollen and stuff, and I really thought I got like a sinus infection or something. I woke up, burning throat, real like heavy feeling in my chest, just yuck. And so I was laying down and I'm like, there's no way I'm recording today. There's no way I'm going to be able to do any of that. And so I figured I'll just get better. And when I do, usually when I get a sinus thing, it lasts 3-4 days, and then we'll just pick up for next week's recording. And then it was around 7 o'clock last night, and I wasn't feeling any worse. And so when I woke up this morning, I woke up really early, just on accident. But I was wide awake, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get this recording in. So I did the recording today, Monday. Well, today is Tuesday, the 21st for you guys. So let me rephrase that. I woke up Monday morning and recorded, and now I'm recording this race after work on Monday afternoon or Monday evening. And just happy that I didn't end up getting sick, and happy that I'm not going to miss putting out any videos. Not running fantastic here, but we're running all right. Daniel Hemrick has dropped back after we got the pass on him. We're going to lose it to Earnhardt now because I messed up. I would like to get in behind Earnhardt. There we go. I don't know. I feel like I need to pay attention and see where I can, because I always can find some kind of a little advantage, especially with us not having the power off that the other drivers have. I tend to find a better spot for myself to gain a little bit of speed.
Careful. Still there.
Unlike, and I talk about it a lot because I'm about to get back into it really soon here, but unlike iRacing where everyone's vehicle has the same equipment, in this one, I'm an 85, 90, and some of these cars are, 90s or even 100 overall cars for the team that they're on, in retrospect to what I'm at. And so, because of that, I have a bit of a disadvantage against them. I'm going to try to sneak in here next to Mr. Michael Chavez.
Still there.
And put some space between us and Jeffrey Earnhardt. We're not flying, but I feel good. I feel all right. We're a little loose coming out there, but I think that's because we had to hold it tight on the inside, and I was still giving it the same amount of gas that I normally do. If I could fade it up like this, there's no fight at all. Car feels fantastic when there's no one around me. So we're just gonna drive it the best that we can, and hopefully not have any issues.
Still there.
See if I can fade up even with Egan there. Yes, we can. Earnhardt not going away, and he is the position that can take away our goal from us. It'd be really nice to finish this race in the top 15. That'd be amazing for us. So high hopes here. Didn't hurt with Kenseth going out. He was a top 15 car, so with him going out, that helped us get into this 15th place. And we're pushing it hard well, we're not pushing it hard, but we're driving. I'm driving as well as I can, and I think it's going much better. I feel a lot better so far about this as I rub the wall. I feel a lot better about this track and this race than I have in the last few recordings. Obviously, DNF at Daytona getting wiped out by Max Cost, and then we ran Darlington, finished in second, but it was just not a clean, great-looking race for us. And then we got that hot seat race, and similarly, it didn't look as bad. Neither of them looked it felt worse as a driver per lap. Well, as I'm editing them, they don't look nearly as bad as they did while I was driving them. But I'll say, like, for my feeling of a race and hopefully getting through a race where I have a good feeling about it after the race and all that, I didn't have that for either Darlington races, and that you know, it kind of sucked, that feeling. But we're over here at Richmond, one of our weakest tracks, and we're just driving really well. I mean, I'm feeling really good about this. We're getting around the lap traffic. It's been a clean race. Even the caution didn't come out for Kenseth, which is weird. When we get loose out, it's not breaking loose at this point, so that's good. Our tire wear is not reasonable, but we're more than halfway through, and we got 43%, so we'll watch that right rear. What I want to do is get through this first fuel run, and then do a speed up on the second fuel run, and then have the last bit of the race again commentating. And I feel like it could be really good. So, try to get around Mr. John Perez here. We're lapping a lot of people, so he may actually be in a decent spot right now, or position right now. We just lapped him because we're rolling with, well, actually, we're in position to potentially be lapped, so that's crazy. Some of these cars are about to be lapped for a second time, as we are in such a green flag run that we're looking at being lapped by your leader, Gary Norton. And I want to say Gary Norton has won a race this year and about to go in the playoffs. So this is a potentially incredible situation where you could have 2 wins on the season. And it's simply, I mean, I guess I'd have to look at his driver. Every driver, no driver knows. They all send me direct messages in Discord, so no driver knows the strategy of another driver when they're giving me their upgrades. And some of them focus more on short track, some focus more on speedway, some focus on, you know, blend it and balance it between all of them and whatever, and how that's going to go for them in the long run versus getting that quick benefit from how they're doing it. That's all to be told. But seeing Gary Norton out front is pretty awesome for him. And he's run out front for, I mean, we got, what, 50 laps a tank, so 33 laps. He's been running near or in the front, and that's really good for him. We are gaining up on Parker Smith. We got Casey Kane in front of him. And then I can't see the car in front there. See if I can. I am gaining on, well, as you know, the farther up you get, the harder it is to lap a car. These cars are obviously putting down faster laps than the cars we've already lapped. We're going to hopefully clear Parker Smith right here, keeping it tight on the inside. And let it fade up on exit because we've got the room, which is great for us. Cole Custer is 3 seconds in front of us. So, I mean, we might be gaining on him right now. It might have to do with lap traffic, but everyone seems pretty well, everyone seems pretty well spread out. We're looking at getting lapped right now, so it's not great for us, to be honest. Well, actually, it's fine. If he laps us, we're in the top 15. If we're the first car lapped down and a caution comes out, we're guaranteed a top 15-ish, which is pretty awesome. See if I can get around the outside of Casey Kane here, but that wasn't great. Nope, that didn't work.
Got a carload now.
We're going to get in behind Mr. Norton, who is, I mean, looks like he's way out in front at this point, to be honest. That's pretty awesome for him. If we can hang with him, oh, his drive off is really good. We got super loose trying to follow him on that drive off, and we couldn't do it. So great job for him. And we're just going to try to hang in here and maybe, I mean, we're not going to catch Tommy. Well, maybe we will. We've actually gained 5/10 on Tommy Joe, so maybe we can. I don't know. Whew. We're gaining on Tommy Joe, so if Gary does pass him, there's a chance that we could pass him as well and not and still be the first car lap down, but it's going to be interesting. I think he got stuck behind lap traffic because we didn't gain any on him at all there. Oh, yeah, no, 2/10 here, but we're rolling it a little hard. I don't know if we're going to. I don't know. I saw a little flick come up, but I didn't feel it at all. Gary is stuck behind Oliveira. Is that going to help us? No, Oliveira goes high. Gary goes low. Norton goes low, and he's going to go inside of Oliveira. That's going to give him the spot. Well, not the spot, but he's going to lap Oliveira. That's not going to help us at all. Now he's on. What's he doing? He's pitting. The leaders are pitting. We've got 10 left in the tank, and all the leaders appear to be pitting. I've got 20% left in my tire, and I wonder if 20% is what sends them into the pits. They hit that 20% mark. They get the little marker coming up. We're driving this bad boy out. We've got 9 left in the tank. We've got 20% left in the tire. But we're about to come around and start to pick up some spots here. And that's a big deal, because if a caution were to fly at any point before we go onto pit road, we are going to be in a great spot to not be worried about losing our position. We are not going to give up right now.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there.
They were so far ahead of us. We're not really gaining a ton of spots. We picked up 7 from cars on pit road. We got more cars going onto pit road right now. Brennan Poole, your current leader, going onto pit road. We're going to be able to run this out. Cole Custer goes onto pit road. I thought he already was on pit road. He was not. Looks like Brandon Jones is your current leader. And if he goes on pit road, he's about a third of a lap in front of us. He goes on pit road right now. We will assume the lead for now. Obviously, we'll be pitting in a handful of laps. He's not going on pit road. Oh, I really wish a caution would come out. It would help us so much. Obviously, I don't want us to be the cause of the caution, but I wish a caution would come out. We still got 6 in the tank, but we've also dropped like 8% in 4 laps, so I don't think, well, actually, yeah, we might be able to pull it off.
All clear.
We may be able to pull this off.
Pitting car just ahead.
No, these cars aren't pitting. These cars are coming off of pit road. Oh, I see.
Blow a tire soon.
And we're not blowing a tire soon. Get off my back. Egan is pitting.
Inside.
Olivia are going to get on the inside. Get 1 lap back. Brennan Poole right behind us. We are in the lead. Crowd goes wild. May just be because of strategy, but it is happening. That was the wall, but we're okay.
Got a car load now.
Many cars getting a lap back or getting back on the lead lap. So that's a big deal for us as we continue to push it. With 3 left in the tank, we've got 8% in the right rear. We are, we're challenged by it, I'll say that much, but we're working it out. We'll be coming around one more time, and then we're going to pit. We're actually pitting. Yeah, this time around? No, we got to see when it says, if it switches to 1 to go before we get to this turn, we'll pit. Nope, we can pit the next time around. Looks like some people like us stayed out for a long time, which is really good for them, I guess. But once we bring around this time, we're going to pit, and that's going to be it for us. We're going to shuffle in just like everyone else, so that sucks, but here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Nope, 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 nope. We're good. Everyone's good. Here we go.
Back it down, back it down.
40. There we go. Well, I mean, we made it the whole laps. The big deal is right now we're 10 laps in front of everybody else.
All right, now,
let's get on the track. Back into 16th place, which isn't what I want, but we are 5 seconds behind Jeffrey Earnhardt. We're going to speed it up at the line. We'll be back on the mic with you. Caution, or when we are pitting for the final time.
called a caution.
We have got a caution. And actually, we are, I think, yeah, we're one of the last cars a lap down, so we're going to go ahead and pit. We can only drop back a couple spots. We're going to take that and see what we can do. We have got, I mean, all the way up to 10th place has been lapped. Incredible. Wow. We're going to take advantage of this and see where it ends us up. We're going to actually stay with you now that we're in the action again. We're back here a little bit, so we should actually have the speed to get around some of these cars, unlike the Cup race. And that's what I was talking about at that overtime in the Darlington race in the Cup series, that I was like, yeah, it's different. It's because in this, we seem to be able to get a bit of a jump against some of these cars. And then in the Cup race, in the overtime, it was everyone really has the same acceleration. Even though we were running a setup, and we had different gear ratio, we were still running the same acceleration. It was crazy. We're pretty far back right now from where everyone else is because we pit. But I still think that's going to benefit us in the end as we jump to the inside of Nemechek and get ourselves on the apron. Whoa, that was really close to putting us onto pit road. That would have been terrible. Still only one car on pit road, by the way, so I'm not sure who the cause of the caution was. I didn't see anything happen in front of me. But we got max cost on our outside, and I really want to be able to pass him down the straight without issue, and it looks like we're going to. That's a big deal for us, keeping the car clean, keeping the race clean.
Clear high, bud.
And that's going to work out just fine. We're within striking range. We're catching up to Allgaier. Allgaier is behind Lane right now, and I don't know if that's helping us. But we've got a couple drivers that we got to get around in front of him. One being Olivier, the other one being Rick. And I've got Tommy Joe Martins right hot on my tail. He was one of them that pit at the same time as us.
Clear all around.
I didn't, let me see what we got, how many laps. 49 left, so we're just short, 44 in the tank.
Clear high, bud.
I don't think that that's the last time we're going to see a caution in this race, though, so it doesn't really matter. Also, I'm thinking about 30 laps, other cars are going to be pitting, so we'll see that mix up, which the longer we can stay out, obviously, the better for us overall. Simply because we're going to be able to maybe get around again like we did the first time, have cars pit, have us be able to stay out for an extended period of time, put us in a spot that could actually be out when a caution comes in. Sorry, I was making sure I didn't run into Allgaier there as we start to try to track down Josh Berry and Jeffrey Earnhardt. Really just Josh Berry or Jeffrey Earnhardt, whichever one it is, it doesn't matter, but it's 15th place, so we're hoping with the new tires, the freshies, that we can get there. I think now's the time for us to go back to a speed up. I'd like to come back with about 20 to go, or when they start to pit for their final time. Whichever comes first, that's when we'll be back on the mic, or a caution. Those are always the rules.
on the bottom here. Caution's
Tommy
out,
Joe
way
Martin
above.
spins out in front of us. We stay on the tail end of the one lap down, which means we can pit, and everyone will pit for the last time. Fresh tires, probably be 20, I don't even know, 20-something laps left. What is going on? I'm pressing the wrong button. I'm like, what? That would have sucked. Well, actually, we could have made it. We just would have suffered pretty heavily. We're going to come on 16th place. Tommy Joe obviously loses
All
a
right,
spot.
Now, smart out there. Going green. Be ready here. Green's out. Let's go.
We came out in the same spot we were in, but because we had just passed him.
20 laps to go.
20 to go. We've got a bit of a sprint going on
Careful.
for us
Still
here.
there.
See if we can
Looking
get that
inside
15th
now.
place, get around Allgaier. And who else can we get around in the same amount of time as Lane was there? We didn't hit him, but he's there. Well, we got a little contact with him when we went into the corner. He came up into us just a little bit, but we have so much control over the car right now. I think we were 4 wide for a second coming out of 4.
All right.
It's going to put us in 14th place for now, but Lane's going to get on the inside. He's not for position, but he's not slow. Good for him. So we're pushing it as hard as we can because we've got Allgaier there. Allgaier is down a lap. Never mind.
All right.
Sorry, Lane, I got to get on the inside here, guy. I need to try to catch Jeffrey Earnhardt. I really want to get there. Josh Berry is for position.
All right. Clear out.
Allgaier not for position, but he is obviously not slow.
All right. You're clear
I think he
there.
was he ran into us and he got himself shook. I'm not trying to mess around with him either. Come on, we need to get around him. We're gonna brake late
Bottom's clear.
and then roll it. No, we can't. It didn't work. It did not work at all. Dang. This is exactly what I said I wasn't gonna do, so let's stop.
Stay low. Stay low.
Try to just hang on the inside and keep it in the inside. And I mean, they're already driven so far away from us.
Still there.
The best that we can do is hold on to what we've got left.
Top 3. Use it if you need it.
Don't.
Inside.
Ugh. This is. I can't have this happening. I gotta, I'm gonna let off. Nope, I let off the same time as him. That's stupid. And then he's gonna get on before me because I didn't get it under control. Ryan Ellis would be 15th. Josh Berry would be 16th. Lance Norick and Justin Allgaier causing issues with me because I'm not on that inside and I can't just pin it like that. I'm trying, but I'm definitely overdriving the car right now, which isn't helping.
Stay high up here.
As
All right,
Norick gets into us again, he comes up the track. Is that going to bring out a caution? Yes, it does.
Caution's out.
We're going to pit again simply because, again, all we can lose is one spot. Let's get cleanest car that we can.
You're coming to the green.
I hate being on the outside, though.
Almost ready now.
See if I can get to the inside.
Inside.
No, because I'm in the back of everybody, and we're in 16th place with how many laps left? 11 laps for us to go. Not great.
You got room. You're clear there.
Sorry, Egan. That was not intentional. I was looking in my rear view. This isn't going well for me, actually. This isn't. See what I can do. Can I squeeze it in here?
Slow down.
Yeah,
Got
we're
one
not.
outside now.
We're not getting on pit road. I'm just trying to get around some of these drivers. We got to somehow catch up to Ryan Ellis.
Keep digging. 10 to go. Still there.
I don't know if I can catch Ellis.
You're
I may
all
have just
clear
screwed
up top
us. We didn't have enough wear to have accounted for or to have justified that. Dang.
there. Careful. Still there.
I'm not sure if we can do what we need to do here. Liza keeps it a little higher on the track. Thank you.
Stay on the bottom here.
Jeremiah Graham,
All clear.
Parker Smith,
Nice and easy. You're 3 wide. You're all clear on the
Yeah.
bottom there.
Nemechek in front of us. Obviously, you're getting harder to pass, but I don't think I'm going to catch up to Ryan Ellis.
You got room. You're clear.
I don't think I am. We gained 2 tenths there, but then we lost 1 there. And do we lose the other 10th before we get to the turn? And now I got to go around the outside on Norton, maybe? No, I'm just going to try to set it up. Try to.
Still there.
Yeah, trying to just do what I can to get around some of these cars because maybe we can track down. But if we get 1.8 seconds, 1.9 seconds is going to have to be in very fast order, and it's not happening that way right now. Because we don't have many laps left. 6 laps to go.
Careful, still there. Clear all around.
And Olivier are going to make the crossover move. Cross under move, whatever. We got the run off.
Clear all around there.
Trying to, yeah, we just don't, I don't think we have it. We're going to need another caution. I don't think we're going to get that top 15.
5 to go, driver.
It's all right. We don't have to technically to get our incentive, but it's so funny how we're going to get a much, much worse finishing position here. And yet, to me, it felt like such a much better race than the Darlington races did because it was so much cleaner. We are gaining on Ellis, but just not enough. Just not enough. What do we got? 3 to go. We were faster than Allgaier, so the fact that Ellis can't get around it makes me think we could have worked on him too. I mean, there's still a chance, technically. 2 to go at the line. We're gaining, but not nearly enough. 2 tenths. We'd have to gain 6 tenths per turn, or no, 4 tenths per turn, something like that, for us to catch and pass. I just don't think we got. Oh my goodness, that changes everything. Now we actually have a chance. NASCAR overtime. What can we do here? We're going to do whatever we can, shove it in there, put it wherever we can to get that top 15. New life has been breathed into the 84 Hunt Brothers Pizza cars. We're going to easily get into 14th and drive away from them. That gets us into the money. Josh Berry is the last car on a lap down, so that gets us as high as we can go, which is pretty awesome if we can stay in front of him for one more lap.
All right, let's go. White flag. All right, you're clear there.
I don't even need to get around these drivers because it's not for position. We're just running it. 2 turns to go. And what was bleak for us to get that top 15 is going to come to fruition as we'll cross the line at a 13th place finish. I could not be happier. Ironically, a lower speed rating because we didn't perform very well as far as position went, but for Richmond, you know I was dreading it. So to have this kind of a performance makes me very happy. Top 5 in the race ended up being Brennan Poole, Gray Goulding, Justin Haley, Sammy Smith, and Gary Norton. Subscriber driver gets 5th place. Fantastic way for him to, I believe, go into the playoffs. We'll check that in just a moment. Of course, we got 13th place. Eliza Bethel, your next custom driver on the board, 21st place. Olivier at 22nd. Lane 24th, Cost 25th, Perez 26th, Schildhouse 27th, Malone 28th, Smith 29th, Graham 30th, Chavez 31st, Kane 32nd, Jones 33rd, Egan 34th, Carpenter 10 laps down, must have DNF'd that one, 35th, and Matt Kenseth 4 laps into the race has problems, and he DNFs as well. Fastest lap of the race goes to Gary Norton. Most laps led goes to Gary Norton. Unfortunately, he finishes 5th. On the move, Josh Berry goes from last to 14th, right behind us. Tough break, we knew it. Matt Kenseth started 10th, barely made it in the race. DNF'd. That race is going to put us in the money for what we need to upgrade the engine. Problem is, and we're going to upgrade the engine, but even with it, because our short track car is, what I'm trying to say is we're going to end up with an 85 overall in the engine for this short track car. But when we race at Las Vegas, we're going to have a very nice speedway car for that. Then our short track car will likely be the one that we use at the Roval, giving us both speedway cars ready for Kansas and Texas. And after that, we've got just 2 races left, so things are going to fly by. I know that we have Bristol right now, And then after this one, we'll be running another hot seat at Bristol in the Cup Series. That'll be really fun. You know how much I love Bristol, and you also know how well this team performs at Bristol, so I am excited for that as well. But folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I do want to take a moment out to say thank you so very much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And until next time, and of course, as always, you take care.